with my tongue. I got a new Rubik's Cube.
That's a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, you finished the first one and it popped open and there was a toy inside?
I wish. Truth is, I was like on the final step, and I was on the final step for weeks, and I was just going like, something's wrong. Something's fucking wrong.
You think somebody moved the stickers around and it's not real?
So here's the thing. You can take the corners and turn them in a way that is like not. And if someone turned the corners, which I was around a lot of children, it would be unsolvable, I believe. And I just like, it wouldn't solve. I had bought this one and solved it right away. And then got the other one back to the point where there was one corner like unturnable, and I just turned it into the right position, and now it's solvable, and I have 2 Rubik's Cubes.
Is like, are you now trying to like solve it faster?
No.
Is that your thing?
I mean, I'd like to be able to solve it like simply, and I can. I mean, 2D timed he timed me the other day. Yeah. 2D timed me the other day just like for fun, and it was 4 minutes. So I'm not quick by any means, but like I know how to do it. And go.
Left, right, spin, left, spin, right, left, spin.
Well, the thing is, first you got to get the white cross. But you got to get a white cross on top first, like right out the gates. And I'll show you what that means. There it is. That's the white cross.
Mm-hmm.
So you ignore this corner. You have a white cross.
Mm-hmm.
And then you orient it so that it's like the white corner, the blue corner, the red corner. And then you have to get the next 2 layers, which is actually pretty fucking easy. And that's when you start doing the algorithm.
Oh, so you need Instagram. You need Instagram to finish this.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I put this one in the wrong
algorithm.
Order. The deadly algorithm. I've put this in the wrong corner. Blue and red. So this one's going to go right here. Boop, boop, boop. And then it's in. You see? Pop.
Mm-hmm.
This one's in the wrong spot. So I'll just take it over here, put it where it belongs, and there it goes. It's in the right spot. Then this one's red, green, and white. So you put it over here, and you do the algorithm on the other side, and there you go. It's in the right spot, you see? And now you almost have the white face solved. Except for this piece is just facing the wrong way. So you just do the algorithm a couple of times and it goes into its home. And there you go. You have the white face solved. And then you got to start solving the second layer. Oh my God, what have I done? And it's really quite easy. And you just do the algorithm by taking the white ones out and putting them back in place. And then it starts to put these right back where they should be. And you just keep finding them and sending them in the opposite way and then putting the white ones there. And then all of a sudden you start to get the second layer all filled out. All the tutorials are really unhelpful. I feel like I could make a better tutorial in a fucking heartbeat. Just because everybody is such a like nerdlinger.
Yeah.
And they just
I like that you have like the fingering down though.
Oh yeah, you have to get the fingering.
Yeah, you get like this. You got the little flick spinny thing to flick the pieces around.
You have to, and then you got to get the yellow cross on top. This is where it changes, and you get a different algorithm, which is like they're all kind of the same fucking algorithm, but they just have like a little trick to them here and there. And there's the yellow cross, but it's not oriented correctly. Sometimes with just a turn, you can orient it correctly, and this one is actually oriented correctly. But now you got to make sure the corners are in the right corners, and that is not as simple. So this one is in the right corner, and you have to do this algorithm, which is very, very different. And that usually changes around some of them. So now this one's in the right corner as well. And you just do it again until they're in the right corners. Oh, this one was never in the right corner. That was my mistake. The fucked up thing is, like, if I fuck up at this point, I'm going to fuck it. Like, I'm going to completely fuck it up. Now they're all in the right corners, and you turn the cube upside down. You do your little algorithm a couple times. You turn the bottom. You do your little algorithm a couple times. And Bob is your fucking uncle.
Welcome back to Podcast the Hero.
Oh.
We just got a masterclass in Rubik's Cube solving.
It's pronounced Rubik's Cubix, please.
Rubik's Cubix.
That's right. Who would know?
That is is that your like brand? Rubik's Cubix?
No, my brand is Rhodey's Codes.
Rhodey's Codes?
Rhodey's Codes.
Oh, man. This week we're talking about soft targets dig softer graves.
Holy Hannah.
From a calculated use of sound.
It's easy to sound surprised when you are.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by our sponsors, the Corn Bot, and the absolutely the best, the podcast, The Work in Progress.
That's right.
Okay.
That's the exact amount of those in the name.
It's also brought to you by our patrons. And we do owe somebody a t-shirt.
Oh, can I pick?
Yeah, you can fucking pick.
Okay, if you guess who I'm going to pick, then they get it.
Okay, I think you're going to pick Mitch.
I was going to pick Mitch.
So Mitch gets... Did Mitch get a t-shirt last time?
Oh, did I do the same thing?
I don't know.
Shoot.
Mitch, tell us if you won the t-shirt last time. Because if you won the t-shirt last time, we'll pick somebody different.
Maybe we just give Mitch...
Two t-shirts?
2 t-shirts?
Just, here's 2 of the same t-shirt, Mitch. Enjoy.
Maybe we start changing the t-shirts so that when we give them to Mitch...
We'll just put all new logos on
so Mitch doesn't have multiples.
This episode is also brought to you by a delectable feast of human feces before a passionate night of vigorous self-pleasure. Absolutely the best podcast of Work in Progress. Brett Boss Blackwood, Honk, I Took My Side Chick to a Coldplay Concert, and Steven Exposure, Julia, High Tops, Rob the Antihuman, Rhodey Loves My Dink, Rumple Bum Stinks, Sorry T-Swift fans, there are no ethical billionaires.
That's true, but...
Truth.
Still like her.
Yeah. The floor on which Fritzy rests his bare feet. It's a half carpet, half glass right now, actually.
Oh,
that's where my bare feet are resting.
Maybe it was talking about my floor.
I know who this is, and I think he's also talking about his floor, because I did the same thing at his place earlier in the day.
Earlier in that same day?
Yes.
You put your feet on Guitar Zan's floor?
No, it was on the way to your house. I stopped on the way
I thought I had
to visit another friend. Zach, the Afghani tikka boti from Khan Kebabs. This is my favorite dish.
Oh, in Edmonton.
Mm-hmm. A common thread. And now for a list of people who smell like butthole. And that's it for this week's pod. Everyone eat shit and go fuck themselves. So that person smells like butthole. Dave the Film Guy smells like butthole. Deconomus smells like butthole. And Dimitri Timpod the Pickle Cast Sack smells like butthole.
I'm truly very curious if you are intentionally mispronouncing Dave the Film Guy's name, or whether at some point he did in fact change it to Dave the Film Guy.
Do you want to know the answer?
No.
No.
I'm curious though.
He did change it. It says Dave and then with capital letters, the Film Guy.
I said I didn't want to know.
Well, tough shit. Fire Fee, Foolish Bale, He Who Venuses the Skin Off Penises, Progtoff Spit Goth. I love that those two are next to each other.
It is
Progtoff
so
Spit
nice.
Goth is so beautiful. Susan, TBJ, Aaron, Allie, Benjamin, Bob, butthole, butthole. That's one name. And then the next name is Butthole.
Wow.
Dale Earnhardt, for a million years, raise your ass.
Raise your ass. They will never something where I something.
I don't know that.
And you never will.
Okay. This one is, I can't wait for cum jokes with Haley Williams.
Because that was, you suggested we should try and get Haley Williams on the podcast, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be really great. She's going to love our fucking stupid ass cum jokes.
Yeah.
I really
Jeffrey, Yo, Josh, KH Pandas, Mason, Michael, Mitch, Ouch My, Peggy Thrill, Sebastodon, She Who Penises the Skin Off Venuses, Sheldon, Source the Odd, Taylor, The Final Dan, Thomas, Viva Hate, where we explore the filthy, often sexual world of pissing in sinks and other basins. Yes, I Be a Newfoundlander by Zane.
Holy fuck, that's getting, is it changing at all? 'Cause it feels like it's getting longer.
Yeah, it's longer. There's 60 paid members.
One day.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's
We're very
really
thankful.
nice.
Very thankful and grateful.
You are.
You don't care.
No, I am thankful. Just I have to show an air of ungratefulness, or else people will say that I don't rock. You see?
So you said you were listening to the previous episode and you were falling asleep. Did you actually hear the whole thing?
No, I fell asleep.
Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay.
Why? What did you say? And
I think there was just...
I tried to listen to it in the truck, and Houston was in the back seat, and he was like, "Are they talking about you?" And I was like, "Yes, and it's inappropriate." And that's
you had to turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just stuff in there that Malen and I would prefer you not hear.
Okay, now you understand that I have to hear it.
Yeah, I know.
So you're essentially just like forcing me to go listen to it.
That's fine. It's fine.
God damn it, Fritzy! I don't want to listen to it. I tried.
Don't listen to it. It's fine. It's really, it's better that you don't.
I bet it is. I bet it's better that I don't listen to it. I'll get to the end and fucking nothing will have happened. Ta-da!
Did you just finish it again?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mixed it up, though.
I'm very thankful to Milsey for stepping in and sitting in for you.
Not me.
You're not thankful?
I'm ungrateful.
Why?
I saw him just a couple of days later, and he bought me
I know you guys were hanging out.
He bought me a fucking ranch water, cup water.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, from the moment I had it, I was a mess. We went to a Coheed and Cambria Ting Mac Sunday show. I was stumbling around. A bunch of people were going, "Hey, are you roadie from Protest the Hero?" And I was going, "Oh, I'm so scared. I'm lost and I'm scared and I'm very drunk."
What was it that you drank?
It's called a cut water. It's I drank a bunch of stuff. Don't get me wrong, but then I had this cut water and it just fucking put me over the edge for the rest of the night. I saw Cam. I told him how scared I was. He told a bunch of other people how scared I was. There was one point where I met some fella. He came down. He was like, "Hey, are you roadie from Protest the Hero?" I was like, "Yes, I am. And I'm very lost." And then some other guy came over on the other side and was like, "Hey, are you roadie from Protest the Hero?" I said, "Yes, and I'm so lost right now." And then security overheard and they were like, "Hey, can I help you find your seat? You seem like you're scared." And I was like, "You can't. I don't have my ticket. It's on my wife's phone. I have no idea where my seat is."
And then spend the whole show by yourself, just wandering.
I spent all of Taking Back Sunday's set alone, scared and looking for my seat. And
While I was explaining
that to the security, the two people that were momentarily excited to have been meeting me, wandered away like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking loser and a mess."
So the Coheed show, this was like at an outside amphitheater, right?
Yeah. And it was
So
scary.
like you were just walking around the pavilion part, like looking at the booths
Yeah, I
and
had
stuff. And like,
2 huge beers in my hand. I bought one for Cage, one for me, and I was walking around just like scared the whole time. You know how warm that beer got? Cage got a warm Bud Light.
I bet she was thrilled.
She was, I think. Finally, my brother-in-law was like, "There you are." And I sat down. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to go get a beer or something? Like walk around?" I was like, "I'm so scared." And he was like, "I won't leave you." And then he did. we got separated at some point, and then I was just lost again. And I missed the first bit of Coheed set.
That's very, very funny.
I was lost for so long. And if anyone out there hears this and they ran into me, I'm really sorry for how I was, but I was scared.
It's all Milen's fault.
I do blame Milen.
Yeah,
I hold him responsible. I can't be held responsible for my own behavior. I'm like a 40-year-old man that was just scared the whole time. You ever been scared, Fritzy? When was the last time you were good and decently scared?
Oh, God, are you kidding? Like every morning when I wake up.
You
serious?
Scared that you survived the night?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Another one of these horrible things?
Yeah. I think Chris Hanna says it best, and he said it in a couple of ways on a couple of different songs. He says it once in
Adventures in Psychosis.
Correct. And then he says it again in is it At Peace?
It is.
Essentially like
Some days I'm scared I'm gonna die, but even worse I might survive.
Right, exactly. Yeah. PTH and Mystery Weekend news.
None.
Okay.
I wish there was news that I could give, but because there is, I just can't. Let's give some Same Fears news. Well,
yeah, Same Fears.
They're playing a show. Michael's band is playing a show with Comeback Kid on the 12th of September.
Mm-hmm.
Never forget. Mm-hmm. In Ottawa, Ontario, at PJ Katie's farm. And I wish I could go to that. I don't think I can, but I would love to see Michael. Ben's going to play. Eric Stone's going to be there. And Comeback Kid's going to play. I think that's sick. If you're in the Ottawa area on September 12th, never forget, please try to make it out to that show. Again, it's not at PJ Katie's farm. That's a show from 90s YTV. I don't know where it is, but you could look it up just as easily as I could. And if you're interested in it, that's now your responsibility.
I do believe there are still tickets available. At least last time I checked, there were tickets available.
I Do Believe We're Naked by Monkey See, Monkey Do.
Who else is playing in Same Fears?
I'm willing to bet that Dan's in it. I think it's Dan. I think I've made up Dan. Dan, Ben, Eric Stone, and a former drum student of Mike's. I believe that's the lineup. I'm not positive about Dan. Dan, the guitarist of Mystery Weekend.
I'm almost certain I saw his name.
I would believe that is.
I believe that's the case.
I mean, it seems right, knowing Michael. He doesn't like to do things without Dan, and I don't blame him because Dan's cool.
New music.
Ooh, did you hear any?
I did.
I don't know that I did.
I think you did.
I did?
And
I heard the new Same Fears record.
Is that even out? It's not out yet, is it?
But
you get to hear it. I didn't get to hear it.
I know. I got a
Michael
inside track.
Michael hates me. He hates me.
He doesn't hate you.
Travis and Taylor are engaged.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce and Taylor.
That's a big news in the music world.
Mm-hmm.
He takes her last name, right?
He'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, I agree.
No, but I think I don't really care about that in any way, but it seems like
you actually do. You love a good love story.
Of course.
And their love story is the greatest of all. It's the American... This will be the American royal wedding.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
This will be the biggest wedding in the history of the United States.
You think so?
Yep.
Are you...
I'm not being hyperbolic.
No, I did watch the podcast with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift the other day.
You did.
And I know, like, I saw somebody say something about Taylor Swift's security being IDF the other day. Or one of her security guards is an IDF soldier or was an IDF soldier. But then they went on to say something about like how she proclaimed that a Barstool podcast was her favorite podcast, and it was like mega and alt-right. And they were talking about the one with the Kelce brothers, which I watched only that episode, and I can tell you that on top of the fact that I don't think it's Barstool, I don't know that for a fact. It wasn't very alt-right, and it wasn't very MAGA. If anything, it was like a man who was willing to support the career of his now fiance, who is clearly the breadwinner.
Yeah.
It seemed like I don't really fuck around with those podcasts. I don't really fuck around with any podcasts that aren't just like funny, because I think most of them are just like hack comedians that just want to like make jokes at the expense of trans people.
Yeah.
But this was not that at all. This seemed to be like in a sea of like bad influences for young men, seemed to be a positive influence. Like, what are you going to say about Travis Kelce? He's gay? Oh, no. He's fucking marrying Taylor Swift. He's weak. Don't think he's weak. Like...
Yeah, I think the right, it really wants, like, because it's such a big deal and like Taylor's such a big deal and like people love Taylor Swift, but the right doesn't love her politics.
Yeah.
That like they're trying to like attach anything that they possibly can to make them feel okay about still liking Taylor Swift. I think that's what we see from people is just like any little thing that they can glom onto to say like, oh, look, she did Barstool, or, oh, look, she like this thing is, I think whatever it is like any possibility that there's some redeeming thing that the right can be like, see, it's still okay to like Taylor Swift.
Well, this was coming from a left source, and it was to cut her down, which is like, yeah, I know that there is no such thing as an ethical billionaire, and she's no exception.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's the thing I want most from her is to like
not be a billionaire.
Yeah, like I want her to like publicly come out and say like, I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't think billionaires are good for the world and for our culture and for our society, and therefore here are the steps I'm going to take to ensure that I am no longer a billionaire.
Yeah, I agree. That would be fucking fantastic.
That's yeah,
because that's at some point it is like difficult to you can't really be in support of her, especially when she like releases all these albums, and no matter how good they are, there's like a million different variants, and it's like, why are you selling a billion different fucking variants of the same record to the same people over and over and over again? I can't.
It feels like a money grab,
and it is a money grab.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know, if she wasn't a billionaire, I would feel differently about that kind of money grab.
Yeah.
I would feel like, oh, this is an artist trying to make their fucking nut, but the nut has been made.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's really hard to, I think.
Yeah.
There's a word that is escaping me right now, but there's a
reconcile.
Yeah, reconcile my feelings regarding her, because there's an inherent juxtaposition with supporting any fucking billionaire, but in the same, like, I want to support.
Yeah,
I feel like people are much harsher on the fucking women who are billionaires than they are on the men. Like, keep shopping at fucking Amazon, but take down Taylor Swift, you stupid cunts. Yeah. You know, like, I don't know. Yep. I think there's, like, we're exercising that double standard that we continually exercise. It's complicated.
Yeah, it is. And I think she has shown significant growth over time, and I feel like there is still opportunity for growth to get to a point where she's making good decisions about that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, so at least I hold out hope. Did we talk about the new Hot Mulligan?
Oh yeah, no. I listened to that. Cage waited up for it to come out.
Yeah.
She like waited up till midnight the night it came out, and I was drinking whiskey with her brother, and we were both kind of falling asleep on the couch because it's 16 songs long, which in my opinion
it's a long record.
It's too long. I only listened to it that once, so I don't have like the best recollection of it. I didn't love it, if I'm honest. I really do love that band. I think it's one of those things that I'm going to have to listen to a whole bunch of times, but it was so like dark lyrically that it's really arduous to listen to no matter how poppy it sounds. If you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where my opinion's at on it right now. Where's your opinion?
I put it on the other night while I was working on this episode. And so I wasn't like actively listening, you know what I mean? I wasn't like sitting there like trying to analyze it. I just wanted to hear it and
wash over you.
Yeah. And it felt like a Hot Mulligan record. It felt like I was listening to like a Taking Back Sunday record or a Newfound Glory record, like something from like 2005. You know what I mean? Which was great. It was fine. I like it.
Yeah.
You know? So just from that, but I definitely didn't dive into any of the lyrics. I definitely was just sort of passively listening to it and enjoying the poppiness of it. I feel like there's somebody... I felt like somebody was on this album that I recognized, like a singing voice that I recognized sort of later in the record. But I don't know. Maybe I just was in my head.
There was a feature on one of the singles they released, but I can't remember who. Irregardless.
Yeah, I don't know.
Irregardless.
Yeah. Anyway.
I listened to a podcast that their singer did, and he said a lot of cool things about how he likes NoFX and Lagwagon and the swinging udders, and I was like, that's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, you should probably listen to it, because he's like King Emo. He likes emo like through and through, and came to it seemingly through skate punk, and that was really interesting. Like, he was, I don't know, he's younger, so like his knowledge of shit like isn't fucking bang on. Like at one point he asks if NoFX's Cokie the Clown, Fat Mike's Cokie the Clown EP came out before or after Punk and Drublick, and Woman like, whoa, that's kind of showing your age a little bit. But it's fine. Not everybody knows everything.
Yeah, not everybody knows everything.
He's talking about how much he liked NoFX, and Cage hates NoFX, so it was cool for me, because it's like your favorite singer from your favorite band, who is not me, by the way, likes one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a record I'll listen to again.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, you don't have a choice. It'll be on a
lot. Yeah. And that's okay. I like it. I didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to, but that's first listen. And I think They put out a lot of music in relatively quick fashion, as you kind of have to do when you're doing really well, like they currently are.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of fatigue for me, where it's like they're not like the most like technically challenging band. Their fucking bag of tricks isn't a massive one. So at some point, if I'm going to fucking sit there and listen to 16 brand new songs of which I know none of the words, it can be a little fatiguing to the ear on first listen. And
Sure.
all that is a matter of like just sitting down and listening to it a few more times. I'm sure people feel very similarly to us when they're like, just sort of in a different way, but it's like, it's a lot coming at you all at
Sure.
once. And it's like, sometimes our songs probably don't connect the very first lesson because there's too much happening. Also, I'd like to acknowledge that I'm sitting here with a blanket over my knees like
Why?
Charlie Bucket's grandparents.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Do you don't have any pants?
I have shorts. Shorts. Is that good?
How short are they?
5 inches on the inseam.
That's way too short.
Is that short?
Yeah.
Is that too short?
Yeah.
Too short.
No wonder you're cold. No wonder you're cold. All your junk is hanging out the bottom of your shorts.
No, my junk is severely inside of that. maybe one of my balls.
my extra hangy ball.
That's right. The the producer. That happens. I've seen it. My old friend Michael Kosick. I shouldn't call him both his names.
We're talking about soft targets dig softer graves.
That's cool, man. I haven't thought about that song in a long time. I'm excited to think about it.
You are?
Yeah.
So I think this is in line with other things on a calculated use of sound.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, because I'm just reading the lyrics. There's not a lot out there on the internet that's like, yo, here's all the backstory about these songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not a ton out there. But essentially seems to be a comparison between the Bush administration's actions in Iraq and World War I, Treaty of Versailles, the war to end all wars, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Drawing parallels.
I mean, there's a lot of different
there.
ideas in it because I was very young when I wrote it. But that is, I would say, the central theme. The inspiration definitely came from what I think was a Toby Keith song. Have you forgotten? Which was like, I think one of the like big turning points where country music took a turn for the worse.
Mm-hmm.
Post 9/11, just like almost conscription level fucking propaganda.
Yeah.
Where it just like he wrote that stupid song about like, have you forgotten about 9/11? Like right after it fucking happened.
Right after it happened.
And it changed country music for the worse. Like that's also when you like get people smashing Dixie Chicks records. And all of a sudden Toby Keith is like the fucking man, unless you know anything about him and you realize he's just a rich dickhead.
Yeah.
And probably taking money from the government to write this absolute drivel.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I think like that was a major turning point, honestly, in like American culture, is that shift in like sort of the patriotism as a personality.
Yeah.
Like as your entire personality. There's like a huge segment of the American right where just like wearing the American flag is what they do, and like American flags on their trucks, and like it's just patriotism is their personality.
Honestly, that shit makes me want to go Jesse Ventura. Makes me want to just like start spewing conspiracy theories and be like, the Americans did it. You know what I mean? Like, it was a plot to fucking militarize people.
Yeah.
To inspire people to fucking stand behind military actions in a foreign world that they know nothing about. Like right after 9/11, why the fuck did they go into Iraq?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we came out and they were like, Osama bin Laden and the Taliban did it. So let's go into Iraq and fucking get some oil.
Yeah. I mean, essentially that was it, right? Like we have this cover. We can go in and get all this fucking oil and make a bunch of money for our fucking rich friends.
I don't genuinely believe that it was like done.
No, I don't
the
think
American
so.
government, but I do believe that it was awful convenient.
It was, and I also believe that the people in power at the time that it happened were the worst possible people to be in power at the time that it happened, because their entire modus operandi is how do I exploit a situation? And it was like, oh my God, this is so easily exploitable. Awesome.
Yeah.
All of our friends are in the industries that are going to benefit from us exploiting it. Like, this is like falling in our fucking lap.
Yeah.
They all had huge boners for it.
They had.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Huge 9/11 boners.
Yep.
When did 9/11 become a total fucking joke? Like, if you see,
like, honestly,
yeah. Like, it's like I'm not laughing about it. Like, obviously, fucking a lot of people lost their lives that day, and a lot of people lost their lives after it because of it.
Yeah, because of it.
Far
more people lost their lives. Innocent people lost their lives because of 9/11 than lost their lives on 9/11.
But I do love
far more.
Yeah, I do love this, like, new generation's just memeing of it.
Oh God, so much. I saw one yesterday, I think. It was like a little animated airplane.
Yeah.
That, like, the nose of it was like getting all sad, and like the caption was like, there's only 2 towers, and like the third plane was all sad.
Did you ever see that poster that's like 9/11 for girls?
No.
It's just a picture of like the second tower getting hit, but it's like pink and there's like rainbows and unicorns and shit on it. It's like, what? What the fuck does this mean?
So, I mean, but it is so brilliant, right? Because like that is America in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Right. You got to have a product, and then you got to make the same product, make it more expensive, put ribbons and bows on it, and call it for girls.
Yeah.
You got to have fucking dude wipes.
That's true.
You got to have, like, right? That's just.
Am I getting it like
baby.
Fucking ass backwards, or is there like an old adage that says comedy is tragedy plus time?
Yes. No, that's true.
Was that the verbatim thing, or am I getting a little bit of it mixed up?
No, you got it.
Or is tragedy comedy plus time?
No, it's comedy is tragedy plus time.
Is time tragedy plus comedy?
I think it's tragedy minus comedy.
Oh, no.
Or maybe, is it like a square root? I don't know.
I'm getting scared, dude.
There's a lyric in the song that says, obviously, never forget. But now I'll ask you, have you forgotten about the field? About men in boxes? I don't know. I didn't understand. I mean, obviously, men in boxes, that's just like a bunch of dead soldiers coming home, right?
Yeah.
The field, is that like the airstrip, like I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. In Flanders, fields the poppies blow between the crosses row and row that mark our place, and in the sky the lark still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunsets glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, from you to failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
I'm very impressed that you know that.
You are?
I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's impressive that you just recited it. Just blam.
I had to memorize it for some fucking thing in like the 6th grade, and it's never going anywhere. I might have fumbled a few words here and there, like blow and grow, and I don't know which one. But
the palace in the swamp, you guys, I think you use that somewhere else.
Yeah, that's on This Is Our Versailles.
Yeah.
I used to love the concept that Versailles is built on a literal swamp.
Do you know, like, obviously the connotation or whatever that, like, Trump talks about it a lot, like emptying the swamp, draining the swamp.
You know what? Can I admit something to you?
Sure.
I imagine he's talking about taking corruption out of politics. I don't know what it means, really, though.
Oh, what he really means, removing the bureaucracy.
Okay.
So like career bureaucrats, government workers, blah, 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 that essentially are in nonpartisan positions. He believes that all of those positions should be partisan. And so like the fucking post office guy, the low level clerk working at the fucking Library of Congress, like those should all be partisan. And
how is that helpful?
It's not. But
so that's what draining the swamp.
So the conspiracy is that the conspiracy around this is that Washington and all of the people who actually do the work of Washington, i.e., the deep state, right, are liberal communists that
masquerading as nonpartisan
and thwarting the efforts of the right in their ability to promote their agenda, right? So they want to drain the swamp. But also DC, although not technically built on a swamp, is built on like wetlands and like low-lying wetlands. It's not technically a swamp, but it's essentially a swamp. And like a lot of Washington, D.C. is like landfill where they dug up a bunch of shit and filled in a bunch of wetlands, like the mall and everything.
Okay.
And so D.C. is known like as a swamp. And the prior to air conditioning being a thing.
Yes. We would often get swamp ass.
Yeah. Because, and that's why the Congress traditionally goes on break for like the entire month of August because the weather in DC is so bad. It's so humid and hot and stifling that they're like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
They're attempting to drain the swamp ass.
Yeah, exactly.
So I thought that was kind of,
yeah.
I like that.
So there's a nice little thing there. That probably didn't, like, that notion didn't exist when you wrote it.
Oh, God, no.
But it definitely exists today. And it's
at minimal, interesting point.
You put some Latin.
Yeah. I can't remember what it means anymore.
It means it is sweet and fitting to die for one's country.
Right. Sweet. I love that when, you say something in a song that's a little mysterious or in a different language and then right after follow it up.
Say it with the exact translation.
Yeah. Like, Prabhu Gandhi do it in, he says, I'm paradolic. I'm seeing faces in the void.
Yeah.
Right. He does that exact thing. Yeah. Where it's like, I remember being like, what is this word that he said? It's maybe not paradolic. It's something like that.
It's paradolic.
And then I looked it up and it was like seeing faces and things that are not faces. And I was like, oh, like what he says directly after that.
The best, by the way, the best pronunciation of a word on that is his pronunciation of skeletal.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. First night I listened to that, I picked up on it, and HK was like, "Fuck, too far, man. He took it too far saying skeletal like that." Had I not had a son that was like gravely interested in skeletons and fucking dinosaurs and shit like that.
Yeah.
That is, sure, maybe pretentious, but that is a pronunciation of it that you hear from time to time, specifically in like an archaeological respect. And it's like, so like, as much as it was like, he throws a lot of stuff at you in that, like, in that moment, and saying skeletal that way is like really just like puts it over the top. It's not
wrong.
It's not wrong.
Technically.
It's crazy, but it's not wrong.
It's so good. I look forward to it every time I listen to that song too, and I sing it loud and proud.
Like that's also like kind of fun, I think. Like just like you're doing something intentionally to be different, sure, but like it makes it unique, right?
Mm-hmm.
It adds this little thing to it that like at first when you hear it, you kind of go like, what the fuck? And then the next time you're going like, I want to hear it again. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever. Like Mike and I had a little thing about that in Mystery Weekend. There was like an end where we recorded either a huh or you stupid motherfucker. And like we went back and forth for a while, like not in any like not with any like true disdain or anything like that. He was just like, he really wanted the huh, and I really liked the stupid motherfucker. And we sat down Josh Scoggin, and we were like, which one of these do you like better? And Josh doesn't really swear at all.
Right.
And he was like, the stupid mother effer is like way more unique, and I want to hear it again. And that's why it's in there.
That's awesome.
Josh had that similar reaction.
So the notion of dying for one's country.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I mean, it makes sense in Latin, right? And the reason I say it makes sense in Latin is because essentially militaries of the time were not like the militaries of today. They were like, oh, you're the leader of this tribe or group or whatever. Like, this is your military. Like, you bring it with you, kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. Today, like, we have professional militaries that like you sign up and you get a paycheck and you do it because there's not a better job for you, or like your grandpa did it, you know?
Yeah.
I think people go to war today mostly because they have to, right? Like
they don't have like a financial.
Yeah. So like think about like all of the people that joined the military prior to 9/11, right? For decades between Vietnam and essentially the first Gulf War, right? It was like 25 years. You could join the military, do your service, get your GI Bill, get your college paid for, do all of these things, right? Learn a trade, learn a skill set, all of this stuff without any fear of like having to go fight.
Yeah.
Right. And then there are a bunch of people that like joined, like there are kids from my high school that joined the military right out of high school from the recruiter who had a table set up in my high school in the, you know, all the way up until 9/11 and had an expectation that they would go in, they would serve, they would leave, and then 9/11 happened and a bunch of those people ended up going to war for something that a lot of them definitely didn't believe in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And so I think like the notion of dying for one's country in sort of our Western sort of thinking is a little antiquated. Now, if you talk to somebody in Ukraine, that might be a different story, right? You're being invaded.
Well, yeah, that's, I was thinking that as well. Like in the past, you know, before, I don't know, I was going to say something about we were somewhat civilized, but we are not civilized. No. We are much worse than civilized. But before modern time, like when everything was like war torn, people would die for their home, not necessarily their country, but they would fight to like keep their family and friends fucking safe from foreign invaders. Right? It's like in that sense, it's going like, yeah, you're fucking dying for your country. But now it's like you're dying for like a flag and a song.
Yeah.
And that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not trying to disrespect any military members that have died. I just mean like in modern day, that's what people mean when they mean like die for your country. They mean die for the like ideals of your country, and national ideals are not really a fucking valuable cause in my mind.
Yeah. These are like literally in my notes here. That like the idea of, and especially in like wars of conquest, right? That America has essentially been part of since World War II.
Yeah.
And like you hear a lot of Russian soldiers today that are, you know, I have to do it, otherwise they'll shoot me. And I think we saw like a massive defection of people leaving Russia, like fighting age men leaving Russia during the first big conscription push. Like hundreds of thousands of young men left the country because they didn't want to fight in this bullshit war. So like that notion of dying for your country is a little bit changed. And I think it's interesting that today, like a big thing that you hear from veterans of modern American wars is that I was out there fighting for the guy next to me.
Yeah.
Right. Like they have to put that, like they have to ingrain that in you. Otherwise, like you're not going to fight for these fucking weird geopolitics and like the whim of some dude, you know, some fucking billionaire sitting in an office somewhere.
Yeah.
So you got to give them a reason to fight.
And I think the U.S. military, like almost any other military, is probably better than any other military, is wild. Like, I think afterwards, when all the dust settles and we're all fucking dead or whatever, the next species will come in and say, like, they were incredible at brainwashing each other.
Yeah.
Creating enemies out of ghosts and convincing themselves that they fucking fought and died for valuable causes when truly the causes were not. They're not just.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of this stuff where like IDF soldiers or like people in Israel are like screaming at Arabs, and it's like they have such like hatred pumped into them. And it is remarkable that people would feel that way. It's terrifying. It's horrifying.
Yeah. And it's like, it is such a, like a sad part of human nature that we should be actively trying to get rid of. But it's been our whole like othering and hatred towards groups and whatever for no good reason has been a part of human nature forever. And there's always going to be people that look to that and go, that's something I can exploit.
Yeah. And that is how people rise to power. And I feel like in the ashes of this world and in the fucking rise of the next, anytime someone tries to rise to power by fucking alienating a group, we should fucking remove that person from humanity immediately.
Yeah. It happens too often. We should be able to see it.
Yeah. Pierre Poilievre takes a big bite of his apple and he goes, I only know of two genders. Go, well, you can find them at the bottom of the sea, pal.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Yep.
Don't care.
Yeah. Let's get into what this episode's really about.
Okay.
Because it's not this.
No, yeah. I love that these are just like loosely adjacent.
We're going to talk about grave digging.
Ooh!
Did you know that traditionally grave digging has been the job of the sexton of the church?
My grandfather was a grave digger.
Was he?
He was a monster truck. No, he was a He was a funeral embalmer.
So the sexton of the church is essentially just the church's groundkeeper. He's like the environmental services guy.
How hot is he?
Not hot. It's not sextony. For secular cemeteries, it's just like a city job.
So you tell me I could go out and be a gravedigger?
100%. In fact,
that's kind of cool. Like, you don't have to encounter bodies in any way. Like, I'm scared of bodies, no doubt.
Yeah,
both living and dead. But I would dig a hole. You probably do it with a fucking excavator now too.
They do. My wife's cousin and her uncle are both the town grave diggers in their little town in Minnesota, and they have a little back loader, Ew. Like one of the little ones.
Chill, bro.
And they just go up and dig out the thing.
That's cool. I like that. I don't care who you are. Imagine you're like at a party and someone's like, "So what do you do for work?" And you go, "I'm a gravedigger."
Do you think that they would think you're like a professional wrestler?
Maybe. I think they'd think that you were a fucking, again, monster truck.
Do you know the term 6 feet under?
No, I've never heard that. Of course I know this.
God.
Of course I know the show 6 feet under.
Do you know where it comes from?
Yeah, that's how deep you bury a body.
But why?
So the ghosts don't get out? That's a really good point. I never thought about the why.
So
Probably
the why...
something religious, though.
No, it's actually from the plague.
Oh.
They thought if they buried the body 6 feet deep...
The ghosts don't get out.
the plague wouldn't get out.
Yeah, that's what I meant by ghost.
Yeah, it was a plague.
Yeah.
But actually, that's not... Like, typically in today's... like the rules of burying people.
Yeah.
The top of the coffin has to be 3 feet from the surface.
Okay.
Now, why that's important is, and I didn't realize this, but you know when you go to a cemetery and there's like a husband and wife have a plot? Yeah. And there's one of them's in there and one's not there yet. You know what I mean?
Because the other one's alive.
Right. And like in my head, it's always, okay, the two coffins are next to each other. Right? Side by side.
Are they not?
They're not. They're buried on top of each other.
69ing.
And how many times is that now? 5, 6?
4.
Are you keeping track?
Yes. Just seeing how many times
you can complete
and I'm doing
the course of the episode.
I'm doing it really casually. I think you'd agree that I'm keeping excellent conversation.
Oh, you are. It's wonderful. I love to watch your hands move.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So essentially, you dig a hole, put a coffin in it, put 6 inches of dirt over it, put another coffin in it, put 6 inches of dirt over that, put another coffin in it, and then 3 feet of dirt to the surface.
So you're saying, what about a single plot?
Like a single one, they just have to be 3 feet from the surface. So it's not technically 6 feet deep.
How deep is a coffin?
I don't know.
It varies, obviously, from a pine box to fucking...
Like a 1.5 feet, maybe. 2 feet tops.
Do you think
so? It might be close to 6 feet, but the depth has nothing to do with it.
But it's like
the distance between the top of the coffin and the surface.
It's about as close to 6 feet as me and all the other guys that are 5'8".
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely 6 feet down there. Definitely. So that's like a fucking...
That's a very Tim Robinson. I think you should leave idea.
But that's like a grave holes Tinder profile. I'm for sure 6 feet.
6 feet for sure.
Yeah.
Do you think above ground cemeteries are weird? like in
Like a
New Orleans.
sarcophagus? Oh, yeah.
Like in New Orleans, like it's all above ground.
I know. I walked through them. They're cool as fuck. You can see Nicolas Cage's sarcophagus or whatever.
He's alive.
I know, but he's already purchased it. And it's like downtown fucking New Orleans. But here's the thing, which is weird as fuck. There is an entrance fee to that graveyard.
Yeah.
Because like it's like you can go in and look, and there's like a whole bunch of like famous fucking people that are buried there, and Nicolas Cage's fucking shit's there. And we wanted to go into that one. And I was like, hey, where does this money go? And they were like, the Catholic Church. And I was like, cool. Never.
Nah.
Like fucking never.
Forget it. Are you pro cemetery or anti cemetery?
I don't know. Like I've never really thought about it. I think it probably takes up a lot of space. We should probably burn all the bodies and throw them in the ocean.
Yeah. I'm very pro burn the bodies.
Yeah. Burn the priest.
I feel like it's really weird that we spend so many resources. Like, think about like most big cemeteries are like the lawns are all well kept. Like that's a lot of water, a lot of space, a lot of
a lot of places
work.
You could build houses for people who need houses.
Yeah. Just to preserve bones.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're just hanging on to some bones.
Yeah.
Like why?
Digging up
Why do we care about the fucking bones?
Yeah.
I mean, they are their money, I guess.
The bones are their money.
Do you want to know who some famous
bones
gravediggers were?
Yeah.
You know who some famous bones are?
Oh man.
T-bone.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to hold back a poorly timed joke. And I'm never going to say it, so.
Good. Abraham Lincoln was a gravedigger.
Yeah, he's also bones.
Yep. Dave Vanian of the Damned.
Oh.
Joe
but he's not bones yet. Is he bones yet?
No, I don't think he's bones yet.
Okay. That's a really funny way to refer to people as dead.
Are you bones or not bones?
Is he bones yet?
Is he bones? Joe Strummer.
He's bones.
Yep. Tom Petty.
Wow. Tom Petty and the Gravediggers, dude.
Yeah, also bones. Interesting, huh?
That's it?
Those are the famous people that.
Why were they like all in punk bands?
I don't know.
Like not all of them.
Obviously, Tom Petty. Abe Lincoln was. Abe Lincoln was punk as fuck.
Was he?
I don't know. That hat. I think that hat's more like goth.
I think that hat's more like 90s rock, dude.
It's Slash? Like Slash?
God. Abe Lincoln Snake.
I feel like I was thinking more like Panic at the Disco.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would have been Panic at the Theater.
Mm-hmm. You want to play a game?
When he became Bones. Yeah.
Yeah. He became Bones much later after that. He lived for a long time.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I always thought he got shot in his fucking brains and done.
No, they took him across the street and he lived for like almost a day.
Oh, that's not a long time.
I mean, it is after you got shot in the head.
Not at that time.
I feel like getting shot in the head living for a day is a pretty long time.
Yeah, well, not at that time, dude. Guns
point blank.
Guns would barely penetrate your fucking skull. They had a little bit of fucking black powder in them and a fucking bouncy ball.
Do you want to play a game?
I do, yeah.
All right. So we've been talking about gravediggers. So we're going to find out how much you know about Gravedigger the Monster Truck.
Oh, yeah. Almost nothing, but why is there so many iterations of Gravedigger? Like, it was around when we were children.
We're going to find out.
Now, you can buy a bunch of different, like, dinky car versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know I was just at NASCAR.
I know
a bit
NASCAR, monster trucks, same diff.
I had Monster Energy drink alcohol at NASCAR, so...
So you're
I
an
also
expert now.
watched Frankie Munitz's race. And here's my idea. Oh yeah, he was the first day he races in the trucks.
Yeah.
I spent the whole time looking for Frankie Muniz merch. They didn't sell it anywhere. And I had an idea to make Frankie Muniz tank tops and call them. What do you call them, Fritzy?
Frank tops?
Oh, that's way better than what I was thinking. I was calling them Frank tanks. I was calling them Frank tanks. Frank tops is really good. Wow. Shoot, I like Frank tops.
So Gravedigger wasn't always a monster truck.
Of course. At one point, he was a standard, upright, fucking regular truck.
What kind of truck was it? Was it a Toyota Tacoma? A garbage truck? A Ford panel van? Or a 1951 Ford pickup truck?
It was a Tacoma.
No.
Shit! I guess a fucking Ford pickup truck.
It was a 1951 Ford pickup truck.
I could see the shape in my mind, but I don't know. I don't know. I drive trucks, but I don't know much about them.
It was a curvy truck.
Hornet.
Mm-hmm. And then it used to just drive around like mud track racing. And then he decided to replace the actual body of it and replaced it with the body of a Ford panel van. And then painted it, and its like original paint job was just like the matte whatever, like the base color, like gray.
Sure.
And then just painted Gravedigger on the side of it, and then they painted it yellow, and it said Gravedigger on the side of it in black.
Okay. Hey, I got a trivia question for you.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar. Cookie Monster wasn't always called Cookie Monster. Do you know his name before he was a Cookie Monster?
Oh my god. Ted?
Sid. Really close.
Sid.
Yeah.
That is right. I do know that.
And then he tried cookies. And
he became the Cookie Monster.
He liked cookies so much it changed his name to the Cookie Monster.
That's right, Sid.
Why did the Jim Henson Company create that lore? It's unnecessary.
Yeah. Gravedigger is known for its headlights.
Okay. That's most vehicles are.
What is the famous thing about its headlights? A, they're bright red. B, they're googly eyes. C, it's just empty headlight holes like a skeleton's head. Or D, they're just normal headlights.
Now, I know the funny answer, which is that they're just normal headlights, which is what they appear to be to me. But I'm going to say they're red.
Yeah, it is. They're red.
Okay.
How many Gravediggers exist today?
I thought you were going to start a tongue twister.
How many Gravediggers did a dig graver grave dig when a dig graver could dig graves?
Be careful now.
How many Gravediggers exist today?
7.
Is it A, 1, B, 6, C, 12, D, 23?
I was going to say 12 initially. So I'm going to go with 12, but I think it's 1.
It's 6.
God bless it.
How many Gravediggers have ever existed? Is it 6, 12, 23, or 43?
43.
It is 43.
Had to be the biggest number.
43 Gravediggers. Gravedigger has a spin-off. Gravedigger has a spin-off monster truck.
Well, that doesn't sound like a very effective monster truck.
What is the name of the spin-off monster truck based on Gravedigger? Is it Death? Is it Gravestone? Is it Dig Dug? Is it Son of a Digger?
I don't know. I don't like.
You don't like any of the choices.
No, they're all bad. I'm going to say gravestone, but like, that's fucking stupid.
It's son of a digger.
Oh my God. That's like
And
the
it's
worst
driven-
sounding one.
It's driven by the son of the guy who created Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson.
Who probably collects so much fucking money for every stupid little car they sell. Dinky car, that is.
I have a gift for you.
And you, my man. Let me get my little maxi pad here. Did you hear that's what they're going to call the new big iPads?
The new big iPad, the Maxi Pad?
They're going to call it the maxi pad.
I think they should call it the Maximum Pad.
Maximum absorption. Huh. Man, I found this Skelebaner costume that was like extra wide.
Extra wide?
The plus size one, it's
Like
wild.
the boner was wide? Or the
No,
costume
the boner is
was
a
wide?
regular. It was the only one they had. Why isn't it showing up here? I exported it. So while I'm waiting for this to export again, I'll tell you a little about... Oh, your present has already come in for me. Should I...
Sure, if you'd like, or I can hold it up. You should take a look at it, and I can
Okay, I'll have a look at it.
show the camera.
Oh. Yep. So it's a Mystery Weekend cover, but we're not in it. It says, surprise, this week, this record is never happening.
Yeah.
Because
I took out all the confetti.
You did.
There used to be a lot of confetti. Here's what it looked like, or I'll send you what it looked like originally.
This is a funny idea, and I love it. Why isn't this exporting, man? Oh, maybe it's because I'm looking at photos and not videos.
This is what the original looks like. Like, it's a big party. Look, it's a surprise. It's an album. We got an album surprise.
I don't know how to export this. Maybe I can just show it to you?
That'll be fine.
But it should export. It exported. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll do a video. It's exporting now. Maybe it'll let me send it to you. Sorry, did I spoil it by saying it's a video?
I mean, yes. Now that I know it's a video, I don't want to see it.
Ah, zoot.
Zootalores?
Zootalores. Oh, Fritzum. There we go. I can send it right to you. And maybe it'll work. You let me know if you get it.
I'm just waiting.
So,
the bated breath. There it is. Oh boy.
Masturbated breath.
I just love the taste of my own boogers. Oh, you might want to look away.
I have to get this big on my iPad.
Isn't that all right?
Show this. This is better than all right.
I forgot how much I liked animating stuff. I mean, it's not a good animation by any means, but it was fun.
There, I'll show it. All right, and we'll put it right by the microphone. Is my volume up?
Oh, believe me,
Here we go.
it is.
Here we go. Okay, everybody, enjoy.
Hi there, my name's Fritzy, and I just love the taste of my own boogers. Oh, you might want to look away.
From here, it kind of looks like Rugrats.
It's so fucking good. I wish we made that noise when we swallowed anything. Like if everybody was just sitting around in a restaurant eating eating a bowl of salad.
Why would you go to a restaurant to eat salad?
I don't know. I ate salad today at home.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. You got to eat salad at home.
I made a delicious chicken Caesar.
Oh, chicken Caesar's nice.
Yeah.
The thing that's nicest about it is that it's like not even that healthy for you.
Mm-mm. The Caesar salad dressing is basically just liquid cheese.
Yep.
So good.
And it makes me very sick.
Yeah. Yep.
But I used to love it before.
You just have to eat just plain vinaigrette.
Well, they make one that's, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
Lactose free.
Yeah.
A dairy free Caesar.
Yeah.
It's just anchovy paste.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that good.
I think that's it. We did an episode.
We're fucking incredible, dude.
Are we so good at this? You can do an entire podcast while just doing a Rubik's Cube and stay engaging and on topic.
What's that?
I think all that's left to do is tell everybody to eat shit and go fuck themselves.
Okay, you better do it.
All right, I did it.
All right.
And,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Is he she?